Hey, what is up, Sonic fans? This is Mr. Sonic Thunder, and I am back with a new video. Yes, I know it's been a while. You know, it has been a while. But I'm back now. And yes, we are going to talk about Sonic. Sonic in 2012. What is going to happen with Sonic in 2012? So, I'd like you guys to sit back, enjoy the video, subscribe right now while the intro's playing, subscribe, comment, like this video, and don't be afraid to put it on your favorites, okay? Thank you. Okay, now for those who didn't know, back in the old days, 2011, before Sonic Generations came out, or maybe during Sonic Generations came out, I don't even know when the statement was brought out, but the producer of the game, Sonic Generations, has said himself that he considers Sonic Generations more of an end than a beginning. Many people would say that this is the start of a new beginning for Sonic. He feels that is the end of that rushing type gameplay, or rushing style, you could say. He says that he's gonna surprise us this year with what could seem to be like a Sonic Colors type surprise. When Sonic Colors came out previously, nobody really did expect Sonic Colors to have alien type power-ups for Sonic, such as the drill. You can drill through water, you can drill through the ground, or the rocket power-up where you can just rock up into the sky and break platforms and polygons. So we're going to talk about today what that surprise could be, what that really means to the Sonic franchise, and where would it take it from there? Now, personally, I feel that the producer has Sonic in a good direction, a very good direction. The Sonic episodes, I don't know if that has anything to do with that, but talking episode 1, episode 2. Episode 1 was good. Actually, episode 1 was really good. You could actually go see my review on it to see how I liked it. I'm not gonna talk about that in this video, but it was really good. Episode 2, I can't wait to play that. That comes out this month on Xbox Live Arcade and PSN. So go download that. And they changed the physics engine in that game. They're really taking a new turn with this game, showing that they actually care about it. Because if you don't care about a character, if you don't care about a franchise, you will not completely tear down the physics engine, tear down the graphics, and just rebuild it from scratch. I mean, they probably had the same code and stuff for the programming, but they just boom, recreated it. And that takes a lot of heart. That takes a lot of I don't want to say courage, but it takes a lot of dedication to really get back and really figure out what art style are we going to go with this game. I mean, the last one that had kind of like a shell shaded blue pop out. I don't know. It looked like kind of like that. And now they got more of like a crisper, darker Sonic with no shell shading, nothing like that. It doesn't look glossy. It just looks solid colors. So the fact that they're actually caring about the character and they're showing us that they care about the character is a very good sign. No more Sonic with the sword, and no more pointless ideas with Sonic. Let's not have him shoot fire. Okay? So, it's just good to see that. Sonic Generations was a very, very good game. It broke the lines between the classic and the 3D Sonic days. That showed a lot. It just I think the next game they're gonna take both boundaries of the modern and the classic and bring them together, which they have been trying to do for a while. But there still seems to be a little rift in the Sonic community. I mean, not with too much of the newer fans, but the older fans. Um, those guys who grew up playing like when they was my age or even like 20 playing Sonic 1 and 2 and they really enjoyed it, and now they probably feel to see him change like this in 3D, they probably feel like Sega slapped them in the face. And then they brought back Generations with stuff that they liked. It was cool, it was newer, but it wasn't what they expected. So they're probably going to try to do something like that. And what I suggest they should do is what I've been telling them to do for the longest time. Actually go back and create those 2D games. Do it. Why not? Do it. Make those games that are 2D based. Make them for the Xbox discs, not DLC, and take us on a brand new adventure. I don't want to see a Green Hill Zone. I don't mind other versions of it, but I don't want to see something titled Green Hill Zone. I don't want to see that stuff. Build it up from something completely new. Take us somewhere different. I don't want to be in the same spots that I've seen in Sonic 3 because you're trying to get the classic fans to like this game. You're trying to get them to be familiar with stages that you had. I mean, I know I like the Sonic Generation stage that you recreated. Yes, that's cool, but take us on a new adventure. And if you want to do it in 3D, which I see that you probably would, make a Generation style game, put some gimmicks on it. Now, I'm not usually a big fan of gimmicks, but if you do it right, gimmicks can be the best thing in the world for a game. Like, for example, Generations. Generations is not Generations. Colors is all about the gimmicks. It's all about that. Mario is gimmicks. His whole entire character, he's based on gimmicks. He wouldn't even be a character without his gimmicks. So make it gimmicky, but make sure it complements the character in which you created in the first place. You created a character with speed, so make sure the gimmicks actually work with his speed, not tarnish it. And make sure it sticks with the character. Just plain old simple.